Greetings, boys and girls. This is your friendly neighborhood Shay, coming to you live from one of my local haunts. And I am just doing a quick weekend forecast and update. So many of you know, over the recent years or so, I have been taking a proactive approach to being single, and I have basically had the opportunity to meet a few people recently, and this post is going to be about the last person I actually had a chance to go out with. I didn't post because things kind of happened really quickly. I was just hanging out, and all of a sudden, we start messaging. We met online, and then he says, "Well, I'd like to meet you today." So we get to the point where we actually meet for dinner. Things are going well, and all of a sudden they take like a left turn. A left turn out of nowhere. So basically, what ended up happening was he revealed a very strong controlling streak. We're talking about comments like "sit still and don't move," because I said no. I'm glad you see how this is going to work. And my personal favorite regarding a situation in which I had made plans, but then I changed them the day of, and he was not too happy about that and expressed this to me by letting me know that, quote unquote, if he were I, then he would be basically for forgiveness regarding the situation. So, most people that know me know that this really doesn't happen. I did apologize and I did express wanting to make it up to him, but because he chose to conduct the situation like he was in line waiting for a refund, and rather than trying to spend time with to get to know me, I just basically I blew it out of the water. I was down. I'm too old. No, it's just not happening. Incidentally though, we actually had a good time, but the more I thought about it, the more I felt like it wasn't going to be a good match. He mentioned that he is not a spontaneous person at all, and I personally am in a stage in life where I want to live as unscripted as possible. Things have been largely the same for me for quite some time, so I want to get away from that. I want to open myself up to new experiences and not necessarily live things by the book. I'm a Capricorn, and Capricorns are very logical, structured, regimented type of people, and I try not to live my life that way so that I, can experience more of what life has to offer instead of not engaging in something that's not on the schedule, not according to plan. So, don't get me wrong, rules and regs and terms and conditions and those kind of things are a part of life. Sometimes they're necessary and sometimes they're helpful. But in terms of living life and enjoyment, most people tend to kind of skirt around that. And that's generally what it was. It was messed up. He's a nice looking guy, you know what I mean? Like, I certainly, want to say, oh, I'm hot, so I need to go out with hot guys. But anyway. But yeah, I thought he was nice looking. He just basically was very, very dry. That's the only way I can describe it. I have a sense of humor. I like to laugh. I'm a little outside the lines at times, even though I may not always feel that way. But trust me, it can and does happen. However, I am ever hopeful. I have a few arsenals in my few weapons in my arsenal, I should say, and I will be putting them to good use here in the coming weeks. I'm missing out on First Fridays, which is my opportunity to get out and about in the city. I had some things to do, and it took me until late in the evening, and pretty tired, so I figured I will wrap the day up by doing a video. I am putting things in motion. I am still pursuing things in the Department of Writing, and I am planning on traveling hopefully by the end of summer, and that's going to be 2 locations. 2 weeks back from Seattle, which was fantastic. Yay! So let's see where Shay goes next. And this is your friendly neighborhood Shay.